Alright, let's go a little off topic just for once. I really want to do this. How evil is every Breaking Bad character? We have 7 tiers or categories: devil, evil, bad, anti-hero, bad, sometimes, good, and angel. Alright, let's begin. First is Andrea. She didn't have a very big role from what we have seen, but she is decent. A single mother supporting her child. Good tier? Badger. He really helped Jesse many times, and he didn't do any crazy stuff besides peddling drugs. Sometimes bad is my pick. Bogdan. Okay, this guy was a bad boss, but I won't call him evil. But because of his eyebrows, I'm going to give him bad sometimes. Brock. I mean, he is just a kid, dude. Straight up angel category, Badger's cousin. I don't know why this game is here, but I guess we will need to pick a tier. I'm going with a good tier because he kind of helped Jesse, and we know nothing much about him. Combo. Now he was a real G. I mean, he gave Jesse the RV. Not much to analyze. Bad sometimes category. Next up are the twins. The psychopathic brothers, I mean. They committed many murders on and off screen. Straight to the evil category. Vaccum Cleaner Guy. He just helps people or criminals survive. Now this is not a moral compass video, so I'm going with the bad sometimes category. Don Eladio. I don't want to say Better Call Saul stuff, but Don Eladio is one bad guy. I mean, the way he killed Gus's friend was evil enough. The evil tier is my pick. Emilio. Remember this guy? No? It's alright because there's nothing much to discuss about him. Bad tier, I guess. Gale. Okay, this is going to be interesting if you ask me because Gale was part of Gus's gang, you could say. But he wasn't a murderer by himself. He was just a chemist who wanted to eventually overtake Walt. Bad sometimes category. Police chief. This guy doesn't have a big role. Good tier, I guess. Next is Steve Gomez. Steve was a perfect partner for Hank. A good tier is perfect. Elliot and Gretchen. Okay, we all know they screwed Walt, but that doesn't make them pure evil because Walt's narcissism is what really screwed him. Bad sometimes, I guess. Gus. It's going to be either evil or devilish. And I'm going with devilish because this guy really is devilish. His entire network revolves around using kids and eventually getting them killed. And technically, he is responsible for a lot of deaths. Straight to the devil category. Hank. I had already made up my mind that Hank was going to the good tier. He busted so many criminals and was overall a good guy to everyone he knew. Good tier. Hector. Okay, this guy is a freaking criminal, murderer, drug dealer, you name it. Yeah, he was basically worthless in his last years, except for his last days. I personally don't believe killing Gus would redeem him at all. Knowing his history and deeds, I'm gonna keep this real and put him in the evil category. Holly. Angel category, no question. Huell. I mean, this guy was just doing his job, but yeah, his job was not so nice. He had a hand in poisoning Brock, but whatever he is not a criminal mastermind. Just a low-key criminal trying to make money. Bad sometimes category. Jack. Now we are talking. This guy is going straight to hell. Or, I should say the devil category. He appeared for only 1 season, and damn, this guy is messed up. He kills anyone without a second thought, and his kill count must be between 3 and 4 digits. He gets what he deserves, though. Definitely devil tier. Jane. Okay, let's do this too. She wasn't a pure criminal or murderer by any means, except for the fact that she killed herself. I won't call her good, but she's bad sometimes, I guess. Jane's dad. He seemed like a decent guy, trying to help his daughter change her ways, but we all know how it all ended, as he was responsible for the deaths of a good number of people. He wasn't intentionally evil, so I'm going to give him a bad tier. Jesse. Finally, a protagonist. Technically, he is not the protagonist, but whatever. See, Jesse had a moral compass throughout the series while Walt was going crazy, but he did kill people. He did a lot of bad things, you could say. He does not have all the good qualities, but if you ask me, I'm going with the bad tier. Questionable? Definitely, but this is the best option. Kaylee or Mike's grandchild angel straight up. Krazy 8. If you did not remember Emilio, I'm sure you remembered Krazy 8 at least. He was technically a snitch for the DEA. I won't place him the same as Jesse, so let's go with the anti-hero category. Bill Burr. I seriously don't remember his character name in the show, but he was just a jobber in the show and nothing else. Bad sometimes category. Lydia. She had almost no good qualities. Only appeared for 1 season, but that's enough. She was ready to get Walt's entire family killed just to save herself. She was strategic and ruthless, but she always tried to keep her own hands clean and let others do the job. Evil tier, Marie. Now, the biggest evil thing Marie probably did in the show was call minerals rocks and do some shoplifting here and there. It was not a big thing. She was just dumb, not evil. Bad, sometimes tier, Gus's friend. This guy appeared for a total of 2 minutes and appeared to be a decent guy, except he is a drug lord. Bad, sometimes tier, Mike. Now, Mike's got to be one of the most brilliant minds on the show. He gets the job done no matter how tough it is, and he is loyal too. He isn't a ruthless psychopath chasing money and power. He was only trying to secure the future of his family. He was what Walter pretends to be. Anti-hero tier, Junkyard Guy. Okay, this guy was a cool dude. Helped the protagonists, good tier, Jesse's parents. I mean, they were right in not allowing a guy like Jesse near them. But I still think they did it over time, especially by kicking him out. Sometimes bad is the pick. Finally, we see Saul Goodman. Everyone loves him for how cool he is, but this guy is shady. Saul's entire power is doing messed up stuff for his clients, so he could get his pay cut, because criminals will always pay more than normal people. He isn't going to the top tier because, let's be honest, he isn't that bad, but evil. Now we are talking. Skinny Pete. Best hitman south of the Mississippi. He was a low-level criminal throughout the series. Bad sometimes. Skyler. It's time for the unanimously most hated breaking of bad character. Is she now pure evil? No? To be honest, she had better values than Walt. She knew when to stop, and she really did anything crazy, and never suggested it except singing Happy Birthday. I'm picking the anti-hero tier. Good for her if you ask me. Ted. Now Ted is a tax fraudster. He wasn't pure evil, but just a guy with a stupid brain. Sometimes evil is what I'm picking here. Todd. Okay, so Todd deserves a place besides his uncle in the devil tier, right? I think he does. He had no remorse or judgment whatsoever. He killed a lot of people, including that dirt bike kid. He also took down Andrea and threatened to murder Walt's infant daughter. The devil's tier is perfect for him. Tomas. I don't know, but I still know this kid's name. This guy took down Combo, so technically he is a murderer. Yeah, he was naive and dumb, so we are going to give him a bad grade. It feels weird giving a kid that, but it is what it is. Tortuga. Remember that turtle-headed guy? Yes, he is him. There's not much to say about him. Bad tier. Tuco. He was crazy. I mean, who beats up your own henchman to death just because he said one line you didn't like? He had many psychopathic traits, but he was also more aggressive. The evil tier is what I'm choosing. Tyrus. Remember Gus's henchman? He was probably Gus's most trusted guy after Mike maybe. Bad tier. Victor. He really thought that he would succeed Walter White. He was just a casual criminal henchman following orders. Nothing special. Bad tier, I guess. Walt Jr. The only evil thing he ever did in the show was change his name. Besides that, he was a chill dude. Angel tier. Walter White or Heisenberg? Save the best card for the last, they say. I don't think there's any doubt about Walt's tier. If you have seen the series, he is the literal devil. He wasn't like this always, but his transformation into a monster was fascinating. There's a strong case for him to be the most evil and bad character. So we are finally done. This is what the final tier list looks like. Do you want to see more videos like this? Let me know in the comments. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, goodbye and take care.